Hey, welcome back to the channel, guys. As you can tell, we are not in the shop. We're kind of in my backyard-ish. Well, side yard. I don't know how what do you call it? That's my backyard. This is the other part of the backyard. Well, I was mowing the lawn and come across this. Yeah, we got us a water leak. You can barely see it coming out. And a lot of folks are gonna go, hey, wait a minute. That's not your problem, that's on the city side of the water meter. Well, I don't know how, but my house has two water meters. This one, and there's one at the corner of my lot that actually shuts the water off to the whole place. So I don't know where this one came from. So guess what we're going to do today, guys? We're going to dig us up a water meter, a hole in the ground, and fix a pipe. I was fully intending on working on the F100 today, right after I finished mowing the lawn. Now the trick is to not bust the PVC any more than it already is. And it's not super deep, it doesn't look like. So I'm just going to try to dig. I'm seeing where the handle is for the shut off. Like I say, you don't want to bust it there. Otherwise, you're just fixing another leak. And it looks like it just started because the water's only, it's not real huge. What, 6-7 foot from where it's leaking at is all that's wet. Now, how long it's been leaking underground, I'm not sure. But it hadn't been too long that I had a septic system put in. Too long, it's probably been about 4 years ago. Which you're actually sitting right on top of the tank. There's the tank. And our leach fields go out there. But then we have a water line that goes over there. But that just started leaking apparently. Because like I say, I don't know if you can comes out on camera where the water just puddled right there. And I've only had it shut off for 10-15 minutes, maybe not even 15 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. So it just happened, and it just so happens I was out here mowing the lawn when it did. Maybe me running over it with the lawnmower did something. I doubt that. Now I'm trying to dig under, and I'll show you just a second. And I got plenty of trees around for roots. There used to be, I don't remember where, used to be some bushes right here that I took out because I didn't want the roots interfering with the water lines and septic system. Ooh, easy now. And before that water all rushes into that hole, let me show you what I got going on here. And this is the PVC pipe. It runs into what I assume was an old water meter or something. I'm not sure why they left it. But it looks like the valve is what's leaking. So what I think I'm going to do is dig this whole thing up, take that meter out, and just put it in. Or just replace the whole thing with one straight line. But first, we need to get all that water out of there. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish digging this up. Let the water dissipate, and we'll come back when I got a nice big hole and we can replace it. So give me just a minute. Okay, I'm back. We found the leak. It's fast. Whoo, is it fast? It's right before, I guess it's where the PVC goes into this metal shutoff valve. Yeah, she's spraying out there pretty good. And I got the water off, and I got two fire hydrants, two water faucets up the way. Up here, I got, I don't know if you can see them or not. There's one, and the other one right up there, right past where the puppy ran. So yeah, we gotta wait for the water line to get all the water out of it. That's a big hole, and it's maybe 1.5 feet, 2 foot deep. So yeah, all I can do now is wait for the water to go away, then I can cut the PVC out. So hang on, we'll be right back. I dug a little more dirt out. Hold on. Yeah, she's spraying out there real good. Looks like just the PVC connector busted. So yeah, like I say, we gotta wait for the water to stop. Thought I'd dig out some, show you where it was spraying, just cause. Okay, be back in a few. Okay, welcome back to Forge Plumbing Service Extraordinaire. I'm trying to do this without making an utter mess of myself, which is not going to happen. Maybe I should have dug a bigger hole, huh? Okay. We're just gonna cut this right here. Lots of water's gonna come out because it's still not finished draining. There we go. Yep. Whew. As far as I'm knowing, as much as I'm knowing about plumbing, much as I know, that's a 1-inch PVC feeding this sucker. That's a lot of water. My understanding, that's kind of big. Most houses are fed with like a 3/4 or something like that, I guess. I don't know. Not that knowledgeable of plumbing, really. I can stick PVC together though. So, well, I didn't think there was going to be quite that much water in it. So, guess what? We gotta wait for the water to go away again. Then I can undo the water meter thing, get it out of the way. And it's gonna be interesting because somehow it bolts to screws together and then it has a clampy clamp. I don't got some down in here. I guess I should have showed you that before I cut the water line. But it goes from the metal with a PVC connector next down, and then is clamped with like PEX, I guess it is. So like I say, let me get in the shade. Boy, that sun is brutal. Even in October, the sun is brutal. As we just watch the pond fill up, I guess we'll just wait for the water to go away. We'll be back in a few hours. All right, we're back. Kinda, sort of. I don't know what to do. I'm new here and I don't know what to do.
I'm new, I don't know what to do.
I'm gonna try. This is a Union. Yep, not without another pair of pliers, I'm not. Okay guys, I'm back. I went and got a little pond pump, one of my spares for my fountain up front. Kind of pumped this out. It's still coming out a little bit. So what I'm going to try to do here is I had to go get me some carpet so I wouldn't be all muddy. I'm gonna try see if maybe I can break this loose. Woo! Got buzzed. Okay, we're gonna try to break this loose. Nope. Gotta go the other way with it. Tighten it, it's still too tight. Try to wash some of the mud off of it. There we go. And that's the water meter. Heave-ho. Muddy. Okay. Let me grab y'all off the tripod here. Such a fun day. It's a good thing I was off work. But this is what I was talking about. I got like a PEX. And this, I went to a water sprinkler system back in the day, I guess, the folks that owned the house way back when. But yeah, we went to PEX, from PEX to PVC to metal. So I think what I can do, unscrew this, and that's a 1 inch. Yeah, that's a 1 inch. So I'm gonna have to go get a 1 inch male adapter, and then we can span the PVC. I don't know about that whole tilty tilt thing. I didn't realize my tilty tilt thing was on. So hope that doesn't whack up the video. So it looks like what I'm gonna end up doing is remove that metal piece, I guess, and all my whatnots and stuff. This is, that's not gonna fly. That's part of the pool. Yeah, I do some plumbing here and there. Like I say, Ford's Plumbing Shop. Not so much. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to run up to the hardware store, get us an adapter, and look around and see if I ain't got another little piece of 1 inch pipe to go right there. So I'll be right back again. Okay guys, I'm back from the hardware store. Went and got us a PVC fitting. So we're gonna first start by putting that in to here. Without breaking something. Okay. I hope that holds. Then we got some PVC pipe. I always buy the rain or shine, whatever they call this stuff. It's the blue, purple, whatever. Give her a little bit of a twist. Give that a second to set up. Put the lid back on your glue because you don't want that to spill. And then we figure out where we got to cut it off at. Sounds easy, doesn't it? But it's not. We just take a guesstimate just to make the pipe shorter. And then this, I didn't bring a marking device. Usually about half of that. About there. This is like an exact science and whatnot here, I guess. And this is why I buy the rain or shine stuff, because there's still water coming out of that down there. And trying to make, I don't want to get all muddy. That's my goal. It's not going to happen, is it? All right, clean that off a little bit. Try to dry it some. All right. Now, here comes the fun part. Figuring out how to get out there without getting muddy and glue this thing. We're going to reach. Plenty of glue. Just reach out there and go like that. Now put it on the inside. And squish. Okie dokie. Looks like our measurements came out pretty good. Now we gotta do is get it to do it on this side. Huh. Not so easy. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dig back further. So I gotta move my rug. My shovel's over here. I'm gonna surely knock that glue over if I don't pick it up. And well, that was a boo-boo. And now we just cut the daggum PEX line. Well, guess what the PEX does? It angles down a lot. Well, made a tough job even tougher. Just sliced it right off right there. Fabulous. Just fabulous. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Well, back to the hardware store, I reckon. I don't know how you fix that problem, because I don't have one of those little crimpy tools. Okay, well, I gotta go back to the hardware store to fix what I messed up. Hold my beer, watch this. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. I had to run to the hardware store to get some more parts. So I'm gonna tilt you down here. This time I brought a tape measure. Let's see about how far this is. From there. Oh, come on now. .31 and an eighth. Now this thing I'm a bobber. I went 31 and an eighth, and this little doodad here looks like it seats at about there ish. Goes down in there a good ways, don't it? 2 and mosquitoes are bad out here. So what I think I want to do here, let's go ahead and glue this on. I just went ahead and cut the piece that I had just put on there off. I'll do a little dab in here. A bit on there. Push these two together. Now, from there, 31 1/8. Yep. Let's try that again. (31 1/8) right there. Now I'm actually going to cut it just a smidge short, because I know you're going to have some take up somewhere. Okie dokie. That there cutting tool doesn't like to cut straight at all. Maybe that'll work. I've lost my coupling. I know I had it. There it is. We'll use this coupling until I find the one I'm looking for. Now, I hope I do this right. Do glue on this. I do a twist. No shout, just a twist. Set that down. Get in an awkward position. Put the glue on that. Put the glue in here. Put this on that. Okay, now this hopefully not gonna work because it's too long. Okay, we got that glued up. Move this over here. Get our cutters. And cut this one off. Like that. Then put that together. Like that. So much for not getting muddy. Not really muddy, just a little dirty. But we have successfully transferred CPVC with a little sharp bite doodad there into 1-inch PVC. Now we're gonna go turn the water on and then come back and see if it's got a leak. Y'all keep an eye on it, and I'll put you down there where you can see, and I'll be back in a minute. It's a long ways up there. Well, it doesn't look like it's leaking. Not exactly. It is leaking. Right there. I guess I'll go buy 2 more couplings and another piece of pipe. We do it again. It's got a little bit of a leak. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Just one tiny little drip here and there. That one tiny drip always turns into something more. All I was going to do was mow the lawn this morning and then fix some holes on the bed, on the cab of the truck, and, you know, delete the antenna thing. Now I've ended up working on a pipeline all day long. Now this thing's going to fill back up with water. I guess we go back to the hardware store. We'll be back in a little bit. Okay guys, I'm back from the hardware store one more time. We got us a different kind of thingamabobber. I don't know what the heck you call them. Adapter for the PEX. It's kind of a, I put it on, I didn't record it. I heated up the pipe just a little bit with a torch. It's got a nipple that goes inside of it, and then this collar slides on after it, tightens it up to crimp it down. Where I cut it, there was a half-inch gap or so, so that may have been why the shark bite was leaking, I don't know. But I already got it cut apart, so what I'm going to do is bring these two together and cut it off here, add another coupling in there. Let's see if that works. But first, I think what I'll do, there's still water coming out the end of that thing. The water line runs forever and ever and ever. I think what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna dig a little of that dirt out of there. Mud. Dig a little bit of that mud out of there. See if I can't get to a little bit of dry ground. Wow. Gotta have a hole over here deep enough to hold the water that's actually in there. You know what? Let's take a shovel full of this sand and throw it over there, or two. There. trying to make it where I don't have to stand in mud. Still trying to get all muddy. Trying not to get all muddy. All right, with that like that, should be able to take these two. There we go. That just barely has a gap in between it. And this will flex a little bit back on this end. That was the main reason of digging it up back there, to have some flex. Not to tear things up more. So here we go with this. One last time. A little bit there. A little bit here. And you can't really twist that. PVC glue, once it sets, it sets. It's pretty good about that. We'll give it just a few minutes to harden up. Then we'll run back up the street, turn the water back on, and pray a little prayer that this don't leak no more. And that looks like some redneck did it because some redneck did it. That would be me. So what I'm going to do now is you guys stay here, keep an eye on that, make sure it don't leak, right, mainly right over there. Right over there. Right there. I'll be right back. Okay, hey, I'm back. Did you guys see any leaks? Was there anything? Don't look like it. Keep an eye on it real close like. Not seeing any drips. Believe we got it. There's actually a splash right there too. Could have come all the way back to there. All right. Well, I think we got it, guys. Not exactly the video I was planning on filming today. Still wanted to get some video out for you guys, but this is life, guys. This is how my life goes. Plan on mowing the lawn, shooting some video of the truck, and end up fixing a water leak all day long, 3 or 4 times. Anyway, I do appreciate everybody watching. Please like the videos. You know, hit that little thumbs up button. That means you liked it. It helps the algorithm. Ring the little bell notification thingamabobber. That'll let you know when I put out videos. Subscribe to the channel. You gotta have a lot of subscribers nowadays. But yeah, I appreciate every one of y'all that's been subscribed to the channel, that watches the videos. Means the world to me. This is getting a little more and more important to me, but you know, it's something fun that I do. I don't think I'm quitting my day job anytime soon. I do like working where I work at. But hey, like I say, please like, subscribe, ring the bell for notification times. And yeah, just always remember, if you ain't doing something, you ain't doing nothing.